Okay, today going to address loose handles on metal head, wooden tool. This handle is starting to loosen up, so I deciding to pull it apart. And so the first thing I did is I took a screwdriver, tapping it back and forth to get it to wiggle. Then from there, when I had maybe 1/16 of an inch or 1/8, I got this tool here. I started with this orientation to grab it, wiggle it a little, and this over here, wiggle it a little. Now to the point where get a pair of vice grips on it, clamp it on, wiggle it, pull it out. From here I can drive this handle back out and put a wooden wedge in the center to fill up the gap, and then put that metal wedge back in. Here are two that I've done. This is the first one as I was chopping, and that's an awful lot of wedge in there, but over time, wear and so on, that's what was needed to take up the gap. I made that wedge up out of a piece of cherry I had, and then reinserted it. And then from there, this handle here had cracked, and it's been shortened several times. I can kind of show you how it's been broken, shortened, and reattached. Here is a split that was glued and reattached. You can see the imprints of the vise and so on. So one of the things with factory-made handles is the grain may run diagonally. You see how that line of grain runs across, and ideally you want it to run the length straight. Pretty much the only way you can do that is either mill it yourself, or to get a branch and basically cut it down so that the grain is running in orientation. This is a replacement handle that I got at a yard sale for $3, or at least that's what the tag was on it when here it is, $3 off of yard sale. This was actually another inch longer, and so I cut it off, put the wooden wedge in, and while inserting the wooden wedge, I, in a sense, lubricated it using glue. The moisture of the glue helps the wedge to slide in deeper, and then as the glue dries, it keeps it there. Once the glue is dried, then I'll put a steel wedge in the center there. Hope this has helped you out. There's an abundance of older tools out there that over time their handles start loosening up, and if they're not tightened up, they're much more prone to breaking. But here's another wooden handled tool that I've redone the wedge. This is a shorty sledge that basically I created from, kind of look familiar, an old sledgehammer. keep getting shorter. So, hope this has helped in your adventure of saving money and prolonging tool use. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye.